because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house.
A major story is unfolding involving rapper T.I. and his family, who've once again found themselves at the center of tabloid headlines. And this time, the controversy is even heavier than before. Reports have surfaced about King Harris, who allegedly had a public outburst after being accused of hiding personal details about his lifestyle. On top of that, shocking claims suggest that a child he believed was his might not be biologically related. The situation has left many stunned and speculating nonstop. King Ciandre Harris was born on August 25, 2004, in Atlanta, Georgia, into a large and well-known blended household led by T.I. and Tiny Harris. He's one of 7 children raised in a high-profile environment. The entire family was thrust into the spotlight early on through their reality series, T.Y. and Tiny, the Family Hustle.
Everybody know my son King. He's a passionate young man. And,
He's very passionate.
Yeah, and he has some tumultuous times. But the Lord ain't through with him yet.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, and he get better every day and learn from his mistakes the same way any of us did when we was that age.
Does he remind you of yourself when you was younger?
You know what he does? He reminds me of myself at a time in my life where I made the most egregious mistakes I could ever make. You know what I'm saying? And I paid dearly for them. But he has something that I never had.
Right.
And that's me.
Right.
And his mama. You know what I'm saying? He has a way of garnering attention for himself.
Viewers watch King mature on screen from diapers to teenage years, becoming a recognizable face in entertainment. But behind the reality TV smiles, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. While the show highlighted everyday family drama with humor and charm, reports now suggest that King may not have received the luxury lifestyle people assumed. His upbringing appears more complicated than the cameras let on, and that's where the story starts getting deeper. King Harris reportedly spent much of his early life staying with his grandmother, only visiting his parents occasionally. He later shared that during the filming of their reality series, he would be picked up specifically to appear on camera, then return to his nana afterward. This behind-the-scenes setup painted a very different picture from the family dynamic shown on TV. What seemed wholesome on screen now looks a bit staged when viewed in hindsight. Growing up under constant public attention, King eventually leaned into music, naturally following in his father's footsteps. He began recording, writing, and releasing his own tracks, showing ambition beyond just riding the family's fame. His blend of entrepreneurial hustle and artistic drive helped him carve out a name in the industry. His deep connection to a legacy in entertainment, especially having a father who's won Grammy Awards and left a major mark on hip-hop, gave him access, but not necessarily clarity on his identity. Then in November 2023, a heated exchange between King and T.I. surfaced online. In the video, the two argued about King's upbringing. T.I. insisted that King had been raised with privilege, saying he had a silver spoon upbringing. King pushed back hard on that. T.I. tried to make a point by saying, "You never woke up with a cockroach on your face," trying to prove that King didn't come from harsh conditions. But King still argued that his roots were in the streets, and that's where he felt more at home.
I could go back to when King was Eris's age. I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for family.
Not in the gated lifestyle his family pushed. The disconnect between perception and reality only grew louder from there. As often seen in high-profile families, controversy tends to find its way to the spotlight. And King Harris has had his share of public drama. His path hasn't been without turbulence, and legal issues have stirred tension within his household. In September 2022, King posted on Instagram claiming he had been arrested and was in custody. He didn't offer further details, leaving the public speculating and reacting fast. The news sparked backlash, with critics quickly turning their attention toward T.I., questioning his role in how King was raised.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
In your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I had some in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando in my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, I used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the
You
fight.
cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath.
Every
There's
day.
no tantrum to go over there.
Neighborhood. I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify.
T.I. didn't stay quiet. He fired back through social media, posting a video response addressing the criticism. In it, he told people to stop messaging him about the situation, stating clearly that he knows his son and has had serious conversations with him about choices and consequences. He described King as someone with potential, just getting caught up in the wrong lane. He said he was handling the matter in a way he believed was right and didn't feel obligated to explain it to the public. But despite that, the legal trouble didn't stop there. King has faced several other incidents since then, including missing a court appearance, nearly crashing into a police vehicle, and being found with marijuana and a firearm during a traffic stop. Each event continued to fuel headlines, adding more pressure to an already tense father-son relationship. In 2022, King Harris was also cited for driving with an expired license, adding yet another legal mark to his growing list of incidents. The public's response remained the same. Criticism often circled back to his household, with many placing blame on his upbringing and parental guidance. But the most explosive moment came recently, when a controversial leaked video surfaced showing King in a private situation with another man. The clip quickly went viral and caused major shock across social media platforms, triggering endless speculation and intense backlash from various communities.
What's up with it? It's your boy King, aka Kid Sam, and we jumping out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards. Yeah. Every time we get into it about something crazy can happen. So I feel like that's a big risk.
Man, I feel like you're the one out of all your siblings, like you like the rebel out of everybody.
Yeah. I don't give a damn. I don't really care too much. That shit didn't affect me. That just made your source. That just made your information that you talk about not credible.
But he broke the mold when he
They all got the same structure face.
He made me very special.
Who?
They just got different hairstyles.
Reports claim the video was sent directly to both his father and the mother of his child, Big Nana. The leak didn't just impact King, it sparked a wider conversation about privacy violations and the personal boundaries of public figures. For families constantly under the spotlight, incidents like this raise serious questions about protection, exposure, and public judgment. Many saw the leak as an intentional attempt to drive a wedge between King and his child's mother. While that remains unconfirmed, the outrage surrounding the video was instant and overwhelming. The situation escalated even further when attention shifted to the broader implications, especially how it might affect the public image of his father. In a music industry often shaped by hyper-masculine norms, scandals that challenge those images can deeply shake reputations. With T.I. known for projecting a tough, street-oriented persona through his lyrics and presence, this kind of scandal, whether related to him directly or through someone close, holds the potential to alter how he's perceived by the hip-hop community.
But speaking of cops, your son got arrested along with T.I.'s son, right?
He got detained, but they let him go.
Okay, what was that arrest over, do you know?
And beyond. Amid the fallout from the leaked video, sources claim that efforts are being made to suppress the footage and prevent it from spreading online. It's alleged that T.I. is working behind the scenes to keep the situation contained. However, reports also suggest that Big Nana still has a copy of the video, which continues to fuel the controversy surrounding the entire ordeal. Their relationship has long been complicated. Tensions between T.I. and Big Nana reportedly stem from lingering mistrust. He has previously questioned her motivations, suspecting that her connection to King may have been driven more by access to fame and financial benefit than genuine intentions.
Who is it? Okay. Who is it? Okay. For the whole month? All right. Hello? Who is...
Now, with claims that she still holds the video, suspicions are only growing about what might come next. The situation becomes more tangled with talk of disagreement within the family. Sources say T.I. and Tiny are not aligned on how to handle this scandal. Tiny allegedly believes the best path forward is openness, that King should speak out, face the issue publicly, and bring clarity to the chaos. T.I., on the other hand, reportedly wants to keep everything under wraps, avoiding further media exposure and shielding the family's public image from more damage. His focus seems to be on control, privacy, and stopping the viral spread before it explodes any further. This divide has sparked debate among observers, with some claiming T.I.'s actions suggest a greater concern for public perception than for his son's well-being. Once again, critics have resurfaced the ongoing narrative accusing him of being more invested in protecting his legacy than addressing the deeper family challenges playing out in real time.
Oh, you tired, you ain't getting no sleep, and the truth be told, before this little I ain't been getting no sleep, you know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle, lifestyle just lifing, you know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house. So, that's what I've been dealing with. But, if y'all want to come see what I'm going through early in the morning with Lil Junior, I call him Lil Jack as a baby, because Jack from... Anyway, y'all want to see what we doing? Tap in on the snap.
Amid all the controversy, a new chapter began for King Harris and Big Nana as they welcomed their son, King Jr., on November 5th, 2024. The announcement came through a celebratory Instagram post where King shared the newborn's time of birth, adding a blue heart and a crown emoji, a symbolic welcome for his child. He also released a heartfelt track titled Dear Son, which served as a personal tribute to this new milestone. King appeared genuinely proud and joyful about becoming a father, but things quickly took a sharp turn. Not long after the announcement, rumors swirled suggesting that he might not be the biological father of the baby. That sparked an entirely new wave of drama online. Speculation intensified as reports alleged that Big Nana was unsure of the child's paternity and had simply pinned it on King.
Not just as his own man, but he want to go through the different challenges and adversities. He want to be tested and be graded on his response to whatever his skill set is in that area.
Okay.
Not, oh, but he did bad because he T.I.'s son.
Matters escalated when rumors of a DNA test surfaced, a test that reportedly proved King wasn't the father. The situation ignited massive reactions across social media, leading to endless debates and public scrutiny. Many users jumped in with harsh comments mocking King and questioning his judgment. Online chatter filled up with accusations and insults, with some claiming they had predicted the drama from the start. Despite the mess, the family stood behind King firmly through it all. His older sister Zonique publicly dismissed the DNA rumors, calling the stories completely false. Meanwhile, Tiny took a different approach, addressing the negativity by posting cheerful Christmas photos of the entire family. A clear attempt to push back at critics and present a unified front. Through it all, the family focused on keeping their circle strong, despite the headlines. They remain determined to protect their peace and shut down the noise surrounding their name. Despite the whirlwind of rumors and online drama, King Harris appears largely unbothered.
I have an excellent communication with all my kids. I try to listen as much as I speak to them. And from his position here, man, I don't just want to be celebrity's kid. Like, I don't want to live off of y'all's success. I don't want to have to just be in y'all's shadows.
In the middle of all the controversy, he took to social media to proudly share photos of his newborn son. While he hasn't directly responded to the questions surrounding the baby's paternity, his focus seems entirely on fatherhood. He's remained silent on the controversy itself, choosing instead to highlight his experience as a young parent. In several recent interviews, King spoke about the real-life challenges of raising a child. He shared that late nights and early mornings have become the norm, admitting that his son keeps him awake around the clock. It's a major lifestyle shift, but one he's openly embracing. In a video posted online, King gave viewers a look into his day-to-day life with his baby, even revealing a cute nickname he uses for his son. He looked genuinely joyful in the clip, and many viewers praised the maturity he seemed to be stepping into. Some are saying that this role could be the turning point for him, helping him grow into a more grounded version of himself. He ended the video by encouraging followers to check out his Snapchat for updates on his life as a dad. It was a rare glimpse into a more personal side of King, one focused on family over headlines. Meanwhile, as discussions surrounding King's identity continue to circulate, attention has started shifting to his older half-brother, Messiah. Known for his calm demeanor, Messiah grew up alongside King on their family's reality series, but has since taken a very different path. He stays quiet, avoids public controversy, and keeps his private life entirely offline, a stark contrast to the chaos that often surrounds his younger brother. As the spotlight shifted, Messiah Harris, King's older half-brother, gradually disappeared from the family's reality show. At the time, most viewers weren't alarmed by his absence, chalking it up to a natural transition as he grew older. But behind the scenes, rumors began swirling about a deeper reason tied to a reported same-sex relationship, which gained traction after a few suggestive photos began circulating online. The chatter exploded into a full-on scandal. Speculation pointed to T.I. allegedly being uncomfortable with the revelations, claiming he wasn't pleased with how it might affect the family's public image. Word spread that T.I. had a hand in Messiah's quiet exit from the show, choosing to distance the brand from potential controversy tied to identity and public perception. It was a familiar narrative, similar to what later happened with King, sparking criticism about how public figures handle situations involving family and personal identity. Yet despite all the whispers, no official evidence confirmed that Messiah was forced off the show or removed due to any personal choices. Some close to the situation attributed his reduced screen time to practical reasons. At that stage, Messiah was enrolled in college, and the demands of full-time academics, along with a hectic class schedule, naturally made frequent filming appearances difficult. It aligned with a phase in life where priorities shift toward growth and personal goals. Today, Messiah is pursuing his passion for music, stepping into a lane far removed from reality TV. He's working to establish himself as a blues artist, steadily building a path through his own sound. Still, he remains incredibly private, choosing to keep his personal life off the radar, just like he always has. It's clear that King Harris didn't experience a traditional upbringing. Raised in the spotlight, cameras followed him from childhood through adolescence, making fame a constant part of his reality. Growing up in front of the world, he faced the pressures of identity, scrutiny, and judgment that few could fully grasp. His teenage years were filled with challenges, including conflicts with authority and multiple run-ins with the law, often broadcast for public consumption. But now, with the arrival of his son, there appears to be a shift. His journey into fatherhood seems to be creating real change. the public is watching closely, seeing whether this marks a true turning point in his life. It's a transformation many are rooting for, the kind of growth that happens when responsibility meets reflection. At the same time, unanswered questions continue swirling. Is King still hiding parts of his truth? Was there deception in the situation with Big Nana? And most importantly, is King Jr. really his biological child? These questions have taken over social feeds, with everyone forming their own theories and assumptions. As the drama unfolds, one thing's certain: this story is far from over. The mix of fame, family, and controversy keeps pulling attention, and every update adds another twist to the saga. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We've got plenty more on the way, and trust, the next chapter in this Hollywood drama is coming fast.